Hi, how are you? Welcome. We're going to go ahead and do the seventh week of our Yofit class this morning. So I am going to do the original level, and Sarah's going to do the power level for you, and that'll be uploaded during the week as well. So for this original level of week 7, second last week into the course, we're putting all of the HIIT together, and we're going to do 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds in the reps. And then when we go into the strength exercises, we're going to do 15 of each, and we'll see how we go. I want to try and keep it within the hour. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on the time, and if we need to cut it a little shorter, we will. But it's nice just at this time that you know that you're not going too much further than the hour for yourselves. We might sneak in a few extra minutes in Shavasana if possible at the end. Okay, so let's get ourselves set up. I just need to move this out of the way from myself. Alrighty, let's begin in child's pose this morning. Settling down, stretching back, working the hips back to the heels and taking the hands forward, head down. And use this position now just to feel that nice lengthening in the body and to tap into your breathing. Take a long exhalation, and then slowly move the head to look forward, working into the neck, chin in towards the collarbones. And again, pushing into the hands, moving the head to look forward, shoulders stay down, and chin into neck. Slowly looking forward, and then chin drops down. Last time, looking forward, take your time to take your shoulders over your wrists, and then plant your toes on the mat with the heels behind the knees. We'll just take a few angry cats and happy cats just to warm up the spine a little bit here, taking your time with the neck movements. So really gentle, moving the chin in and out, lifting the upper spine, working the sit bones down to the backs of the knees. Well done. From here, we're going to push into angry cat, reach your right hand out, and then rotate your right wrist. Release. Same on the left side, rotating the left wrist. Release. Flip over the right hand, so it's the back of the hand on the mat, working into the fingernails, and a gentle, gentle rock forward and back. Release that, and then go on to the other side, forward and back. Slowly release, stretch the hands out in front of you now, and slowly lift yourself up into your upper push-up or your plank position, pushing your heels back, pulling your chin in, lifting the back of the head up towards the ceiling, but keeping the face parallel to the mat. Take 2 more breaths here in your plank. And then slowly lower down into your chaturanga. You can lower onto your knees. All the way down into your belly and chest, release onto your toenails, reach your hands forward, and then slowly come up into your superhero pose. In your superhero pose, pause for a moment and just try to feel the shoulder blades tracking down the spine. Good, dropping the shoulders, good, and then reaching the toes as far away from you as you can, slowly lowering down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, push into those hands, spreading the fingers wide, round the spine. Lift the knees and back into downward dog. Have a walk out in downward dog. Feel the backs of the legs opening up, working through the heels and the calves, looking to the knees or looking to the belly button if you can. Well done. See in this position if you can raise your toes off the mat and lower the toes. Excuse me. Raise the heels, bend the knees, and then take your time to walk both feet up in between the hands one at a time. See how that feels. Raise the arms up and slowly come to standing. Okay, so we're going to zip through now. On the layer if you need to, heel off. Okay. And then when you're ready, let's go into our sun salute. I'm going to add some nice variations for you today through your sun salute so that we can get nice and juicy and warm for ourselves. nicely lubricated in the joints. Okay, into your chair pose, into your forward fold, stepping the right foot back behind you, knee to the ground. Press the right hand to the ground and twist left. Just feeling that. Raise the back knee if you can now, and unravel the twist. From here, turn the left toes out. Press down into the hands, spread the fingers, and see if you can work into your press-up position. Push into the hands, turn the left toes in, and step back into upper push-up. Okay, from here, lower down into your press-up. Off the knees or on the knees. All the way down, release onto the toes. Hands come in front and up into that superhero pose. Good, take your time, shoulder blades working down, spread the fingers wide. Lower down. Hands underneath the shoulders, push into those hands around the spine, off the knees or on the knees, and back into downward dog, looking to the belly. Well done. Raise the heels and bend the knees. Now this time, step the right foot forward on its own. Lower that left knee if you need to, or leave it up. Press into the left hand and swivel to the right. Breathe there. Good. Unravel the twist. Immediately going into the press-up position. So turning the right toes out. That left knee can go to the ground, of course. Bend the elbows, lower down. Push into the hands. Turn the right toes in. Raise the back knee. Step back into upper push-up. Back down into your press-up. Release down. Release to the toenails. Hands in front. And slowly lifting up. Lower down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push into the hands around the spine, on the knees or maybe off the knees. Right back to downward dog. Breathe in downward dog. Of course, if you need to rest back into child's pose, do. 2 more breaths. Then taking your time to raise the heels off the mat and bend the knees. Move head forward, shoulders move forward. Maybe try a little jump forward, and this time, instead of landing the feet in between the hands, we're going to land them outside the hands. So if you feel you need to walk the hands a little closer to each other, do. Okay, so this is practicing our froggy jumps. Jumping the feet all the way forward. Well done. Possibly raise the hands off the mat. If that feels like too much, forget about it. Okay, and from here, so really strong now, we're going to reach the hands forward and pull the knees back. Push into those feet as you push the sit bones down and raise the arms up. Then turning the toes in, walk them in slowly and release the hands down. Okay, so that's our first sun salute. We'll try to flow a little more into your chair, into your forward fold. Right foot steps back behind you. Twist left. Good. Unravel the twist. Don't rush it now. Turn the left toes out and press up. Try to use this warming up opportunity now to work with your breath and with your mind. Step back with the left foot all the way down into your press up. Hands in front. Lift up into your superhero. Good. Lower down. Hands under shoulders around the spine. And downward dog. Immediately stepping the right foot up. Twist to the right. Good. Roll it around. Turn the right toes out. Down into your press up. Lift it back up. Turn those toes in. Step back into upper push up. On or off the knees. All the way down. Lift up into your superhero pose. Lower the hands and the feet. Hands under the shoulders, around the spine. Downward dog. Good. We're going to jump ourselves forward now, raising the heels. Feet are going outside the hands. Jump into your squat. Good. This time, interlock the fingers. Push the hands forward, round the spine. Feel it there. Well done. Push the thighs back. Push, push, push into those heels. Raise the arms up. Turn the toes in. Good. From here, we're just going to take a little side bend. So lifting the right wrist up a little higher, reach over to the left. Breathe. Back up towards the ceiling. Left wrist a little higher, over to the right. And back up to the ceiling, releasing the hands, and rotate the wrists around. Okay, if you feel like you need a little sun salute, another one, press pause and give yourself an opportunity to go through it again. And if not, we're going to crack on through with our HIIT sequences. Okay, so 20 seconds, we're going to put them all together. I'll mix them up a little bit. for you, so that you have a little more variation. It feels a little more exciting, and I'll put in some variations through it also. Okay, so we're going to start with the flutter kick. So you should know these exercises. If you don't know them, this isn't the right video to be working with. Okay, so we're working back, stepping back and into our squat, and 20 seconds have started. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, smiling all the time, and 1. Good. Give the hips a circle for yourself. Feel it. Rotate the shoulders. Well done. And back into those lovely froggy jumps that we've prepared ourselves for. 20 seconds beginning now. So if the jumps are too much, remember you're just stepping forward and back. Forward and back. Okay, so we're all working at our own level here. Yeah, it's not that you have to go back in the videos because the exercises are too much for you. It's if the exercises are new to you, that's when you go back. Well done. And rest. Good. Breathe in and out. Well done. Good. Releasing. And then we go into our chair squat. So sitting down into your chair and standing back up again. Good. Or a heel raise if you wish. Or if you know the variations, you can come straight into them. If you've been practicing away here, if you've been doing the power classes every week as well, and you want to go straight into the jumps too. Good. Sit right back into it. Breathe through it. Try to make sure that your knees are going over your second and big toe. Good. We're resting now. Breathing in and out. Good. Circling the hips. Rolling the shoulders. Well done. Okay, chair twist with a lunge. So we're going to step back and twist the elbow over the knee. 20 seconds begin now. Breathe through it. Step back. Good. Okay, and if that is too much, you're going working from one side to the other. Forget about the lunge. Breathing through it. Good. 5 more seconds here on this 20-second hip rep. 2 and 1. Good. Breathe in and out. Circle the hips, roll the shoulders, release the neck, working right and left, whatever you wish. Well done. Okay, down into our planks, hands on the mat. We're just going to steady ourselves into a comfortable plank. And then if you wish, stepping out to the right and to the left with the feet. Ribs are in, chin is in, lifting the back of the head. Good, you can just step the toes out, or you can step all the way as far as you like. We were practicing these last week. If you've loads of room in your space, you can do full 360 if you like, and rest. Breathe in and out. Good for this one. In the rest, we're just going to rotate the wrists, make sure that they're feeling okay. Maybe fingers together, maybe interlocking the fingers. Good. Into your skydivers now, working down onto your belly, hands in front, and we go 20 seconds up and down. So you might like just to work the arms. You might like to just work the legs, or bring them both together. Breathe in and out. Make sure you're not straining in the neck. You're not causing yourself any lower back pain. You can breathe down to your belly all the time, in and out of the nostrils. Well done. That's 20 seconds. Breathe in and out. From here, let's recover in child's pose. Push into your hands. Push hips right back to heels and rest. Try to recover well with the breath. Okay, we're going to begin, bring ourselves forward again, back into downward dog. Raise the heels, bend the knees, step or jump the feet up in between the hands into your chair, up to standing. If you need to take a little drink of water, do. Going to do all of those again, but for 30 seconds each. So smiling all the way through them. And then we pump it right up to 40 seconds after that. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start with the chair squats, just for a little variation now. Taking your time into your chair and go for it. Blast it out if you wish, raising the heels. Go for a good old jump for yourself. You might like to come up and down your mat, smiling your way through it. You might like to circle on your mat, whatever you like. Just having a practice. Make sure that the knees aren't rolling in and out. Breathe, only 10 more seconds. Use the arms to help you. Loads of variations. Right down into the bum if you can. Well done. 2 and 1. Good. Circle the hips. Rotate the shoulders. I don't know how I knew it was exactly 30 seconds there, but I just seemed to. Well done. Okay, now we're going to go into the flutter kick and squat. So when you're ready, 30 seconds. Any version of this, again, for yourself, reaching forward. You can fly on through it. You can enjoy the squats on their own, or bring it together, step it back and into your squat. Again, you can go around the space. Whoop. Well done. Variation is the key in these exercises. 10 more seconds. Breathe. Good. 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 Keep going. That's it. Breathe in and out, circling the hips. Rolling forward and down, whatever you like. Rotating the shoulders. Releasing in the neck. Okay. From here, let's get them out of the way. Frog jumps. I know you love them. Okay, back into your upper push-up. If you need it, 2 more seconds rest, take it now. Upper push-up, hold it. And when you're ready, let's go. Okay, so loads of variations here. You can step right and left, up individually, keeping the bum down, or you can go and blast away, jumping forward and back. If you wish, hands can come off the mat. Breathe. Keep going. And 1. Good. Well done. Breathe here. If you can rest in the squat, do. Rotate the wrists. You just need a little bit of stretch out after that. Well done. From here into our skydivers, and stepping it back, lower right down onto your belly, so arms can come in front. And remember, you can do any version of this that you like. Don't make this too fast, okay? Think about your form all the time. Let's go, 30 seconds. Really controlled on the way down. Good. Lightly touching the mat with the toe tips and the fingertips as you come down and immediately back up. Good. Keep the heels rolling out. Well done. Feel like you want to get your baby toenails on the mat. Working and breathing all the time. Keep the shoulders out of the neck. Well done. Keep going. 2 and 1. Well done. Breathe in and out. Right back into child's pose. Okay, final one is our chair twist and lunge. Take your time, move back into downward dog. Step or jump it forward. And let's go. Okay, taking the elbow to the outside of the knee, 30 seconds. Let's go. You can step it back, find a good old twist for yourself. Well done. Breathe through it, step it back. Try to keep the buns low and try to get a really good twist through the belly. So it's not just the elbows working, the belly, the chest, the spine are all twisting. If you wish, you can find a chair in between and lift up. It's a really nice variation. 2 and 1. Good. Well done. Breathe in and out. Circle the shoulders. That's excellent. 30 seconds done. Have a little drink for yourself. A little wipe down. Okay. And when you're ready, we're going to do it all again. So let us begin now with the skydivers. Okay, so bring yourselves all the way down onto the ground. We're bringing it right up to 40 seconds. Okay, when you're ready, any variation. Of course, if it feels like too much, you slow it all down, you take a rest. 40 seconds, have begun. Breathe through the nose. Try to use the breath always as your guide. So you'll know if it's too much, if you begin to hold your breath, or if the breath becomes really high in the chest, if you're struggling to breathe. Good, we're halfway there now. Breathe with this repetition. Good, keep going. Good, reach out. In this, you want to have that sensation of really lengthening, stretching from the middle fingers to the middle toes. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Good. Rest now, maybe hands underneath the head or back into child's pose if you need it, whatever feels best. Well done. I've just realized that I left out the plank 360 in the last one, so we're going to have to do that twice. Okay, there I was thinking I was really smart getting it all done. Thought it was a little easy that last round. Okay, now let's do plank 360 now for 30 seconds. You're going to love me for this, and then we'll put it in for 40 seconds at the very end of this. Okay, so shoulders over wrists. Well done. And let's go 30 seconds. Now, well done. Out and in, stepping out to the left, into the middle, out to the right. Good. Make sure in this one that you really feel like you're pushing the hands down into the mat. Your chin is in. Good. You're not letting the head fall down. Try to feel like the ears are being lifted. Well done. Now maybe you might like to try the hands on their own. Good. Or you can put it all together. Good. Hands and feet if you wish. Well done. Or circle around and rest. That was 30 seconds. Breathe in and out. Let's rotate the wrists. Maybe interlock the fingers. Maybe work the head from side to side. Okay, chair twist and lunge. When you're ready, bring ourselves up back into 40 seconds. Well done. And go. Lunge and twist. Really, really feel the belly twisting. Get the whole of the head and the neck working with that twist of the belly and the chest. Well done. Breathe. Okay, if you want to add an uplift or even a jump, you can. I know some of you are up for it. Good. Good. But really feel the twist in between. Good. Breathe through it. Well done. Step back and up. Well done. Add the jump if you wish. 2 more seconds. Well done. That's it. Good. Breathe in and out. If you feel like the quads or the hips flexors need to stretch out, taking it here. Breathing happily. Well done. From here, we're going into our chair squats. 40 seconds. So down into your chair and back up. Let us begin with a smile on our faces. Good. If you wish, add the jump. Good, forward and back, or around on your mat, as deep as you can with the bum. Well done, try to keep the chest lifted, so it's not a forward bend. The bum is going lower than the chest. Up and down your mat. Well done, breathing through it. Good. Having a bit of fun with it. See if you can jump a little higher, sink a little lower. Watch that the knees aren't pulling in. 2 more seconds. And 1. Good. Breathing. Well done. Good, good, good. Maybe stretch out the quads. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves into our froggy jumps. Hands coming forward, 40 seconds. And any version that feels good for you. So stepping it forward, stepping it back, or jumping it. Well done. Breathe through it. If you wish, lifting the hands off the mat. Good. Good. Can you jump it back on your mat? Jump it forward. Forward is easier. Sitting back into the squat is hard. Forward. Well done. It's just like those that we practiced. The abs are on fire as you jump it forward and back. I hope you're having a little giggle to yourselves. That's important. And rest. Breathe in and out. Good. Breathe down to the belly now. Try to get that breath to settle in the belly. Good. 5 more seconds rest. Well done. Good. Well done. And slowly easing yourself up into your flutter kick. Ready? 40 seconds. You can step it back into your squat. It's always so much nicer to do these exercises for myself if I'm not teaching it and talking through it. So I'm trying to preserve a little bit of energy here, but I'd really love you to go for it. Good, you don't have to talk. Well done. Breathe. Well done. Good. You can add some extra squats. You can add a jump in between. You can fly all the way through those flutter kicks if you like. Whatever feels good for you. Breathe into it. Feel the squat. Feel those bums working in the thighs. Well done. Rest. Remember, we have the bonus plank coming up. Have a good stretch out for the thighs. Well done. Okay, bonus plank, 40 seconds. Have a bit of fun with it. See if you can rotate around your room. See how it goes safely. Okay, let's begin our 40 seconds now. I don't know how much room I have. Keeping the bum low, walking the hands with you as fast as you can. Keep the ribs in. Good, keep the shoulders out of the ears. Try the opposite direction. Fast as you can. Push back with the heels. It's great fun. Managing it. Keep going. And of course, if it's too much, stepping the feet out and in, or stepping the hands out and in, keep the knees, the bum low, lower the knees. At any time, keep going. 5 more seconds. Let's go for it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Rest. Breathing in and out. Back into your child's pose. We flew through them. Well done. Breathe happily. You should feel like the heart rate is picked up now. You should feel like the breath is struggling. So you try to control it now. Send it down into your belly. Really slow those breaths down in and out of the nostrils. Well done. Make sure the neck is okay, the shoulders okay. Maybe rotate the wrists. We'll take 30 more seconds here. You might like to lie on your back or come back into child's pose or downward dog, whatever works best for you. Five more breaths. Count down from 5 to 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Right back to downward dog when you're ready. Have a nice little lengthen now for the calves, for the heels. Breathe into it. Look to your belly. Drop the shoulders. Well done. Step onto your left foot, lifting your right leg up and open up that right toes up towards the ceiling, and see if you can bend that right knee. Look under the right armpit. Just feel the hips stretching out a little bit here. Well done. Slowly roll it in, and then we go on to the other side. Left leg lifts up. Lift that left knee. Drop the heel to the bum. Maybe look under the left armpit. Breathe in and out. Slowly roll it down. Take your time to raise the heels, bend the knees, jump the feet forward into your chair and up to standing. Okay, if you need to take a drink or a wipe down, take it now. And let's get our weights ready. Okie doke. So we're going to go for 15. We'll see how we go with it. The first one is our lateral squats and our quick kickbacks. So if you'd like to try the band, if you've done it before, or if you haven't done it before, maybe just try it now and see how it goes for you. At any time, you can take it off, okay? So we're taking the band onto the thighs as tight as you can, so that if you work the leg out, you feel that there's a resisting happening there. Good. And you can work with the weights as well, or forget about the weights at any time. Okay, so we're going to take the feet to the right side of our mat, bending the knees, step out with the left foot and sit into a squat there. Using the weights, keeping them close to your chest and stepping back. So it's left foot into the squat, that's 2. 3, left foot stepping out and in. 4, good, and feel a nice kick back for yourself. 7, drop down. 8, make sure you're not sticking your chin out, keep your chin in. 10, now we go 5. Let's Still with the left leg. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. From here, we're going to immediately turn to the right, kick the left foot behind us and bend into that left knee. And then we straighten both legs as you kick back and then sit back into the bent knee. Okay, 10. We're going 15, 14, 13, 11, 10. Shoulders are down, neck is long. Breathe. Sit a little deeper into that back leg. Kick off that front leg. 5 more. 5. Breathe. Chin is in. 4. Shoulders are down. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Slowly, slowly roll it back. Good. Have a little wiggle. Roll of the hips. Taking your feet over to the left side of your mat, and I'll step in front just to make sure that you're having it, that you got it right. Okay, so stepping out with the right foot, not too far. Yeah, stepping out just underneath the hips. Sit into the squat and push it back. So feel that push back with the band. 4, 5. Now another 10. Try not to turn the toes out as I'm showing you here. Try to keep the feet parallel. 9. Shoulders are down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, into the bum. Last one. I think there was a bonus one there. We're going to turn a little to the left, bend both knees, kick back, and then sit into it. Good. 10, 9. Easier to count in tens for some reason. 7, shoulders down. 6, 5, 4. When you kick out, try to keep the toes, the thigh and the knee and the shin pointing down. Another 5, so they're not turning out. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Wiggle the hips. Well done. Take a breath in and out. Okay, we're going to move on from here now. Releasing the band. And we're going to go into our shoulder press. Add a kick and a twist this week. Let's see how that goes for you. Okay, so if you wish, you're just going to shoulder press and down. Shoulder press and down. And then we're going to twist right over that front leg and unravel the twist. So we're adding this. Good. Twist, release. 2. Good. 3. Twist. Now, if you wish, as you kick, as you punch, you're going to kick out, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, twist, release. 8, twist, release. 9, twist, release. Trying to find our balance. 10, terrible at it this morning. 11, trying to watch the monitor at the same time and see what's going on in my garden. Lots of activity. Good. I'm sure we all have those distractions. 2, and 1. Good. Always a mother in control of what's going on around the place. All right, let's try on the other side. Okay, when you're ready. Punch, twist, release. Punch, twist, release. Kick, punch, twist, release. Kick, punch, twist, release. Kick, punch, twist, release. Anytime, lower it down. Good. 10 more. 9. Okay, important tip here is that when you're punching, feel like you're punching ever so slightly diagonal, most definitely not back behind you, because we don't want any back arching as we do it. Let's try 5 more. Twist, release, kick, punch, twist, release. 3 more. Twist, release. 2 more. Last one. And release. Good. Roll the shoulders. Good. Have a little wiggle of the hips right and left. Okay, next one is our goddess pose with our lat pull. Okay, so we're going to release the weights. Take our lovely band as tight as you possibly can. And try really to get the measurement from here, from where you can work the elbows in as tight as possible. So if So if you can't get the elbows in, you might need extra width on your band to walk the fingers out a little wider. And if you can really easily get the elbows and the shoulder blades together, then you want to take the hands closer together. Okay, let's try the first few without the squat. So we're pulling down. Really important points here, that you're not sticking the chin out. Feel all the time like the back of your head is pushing towards a wall behind you. Your chin is in. Squeeze those elbows all the way down. Good. Add the squat. Good. As wide as you can to pull the knees back. Let's go 7 more. 6, ribs are in. Really feel those front ribs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it if you can. Good. Squeeze those elbows, pull the thighs and knees back, push the heels forward, straighten up. Good. And release. Roll the shoulders. Have a little wiggle of the head, right and left. Okay, let's go with the lunge press-ups next. So taking your time, we're going to go 15 of them. I'll face in front here. So stepping the left foot out to the left, right foot is back behind you. Of course, the back knee can go on the mat at any time. Ever so slight turn of the fingers in, ever so slight now. You shouldn't even notice it on the monitor here. Okay, so when you're ready, bending the elbows and lifting back up. Make sure that the face and the head don't go beyond the shoulders. Try to keep them all in one line. Or feel like the back of the head is pulling to the ceiling all the time. Give yourself a double chin as you do this. Breathe, no one can see you. Well done. 7 more. 5, 4, 3. One-handed if you want for the last few. 2, and 1. Breathe. Good. Stepping back into upper push-up. And let's go straight away to the other side. So now we're getting in 30 of these press-ups. So take your time and go. Breathe. Remember, keep the chin in. Breathe. Another 10. Lower the knee at any time. Really push into the hands to lift back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, amazing, and 1. Good. Stepping back into upper push-up. Have a little wiggle of the hips right and left. Well done. Okay, now we're going to go into our side raises. So you're coming back into your upper push-up. Step the left foot up in between the hands to start. Pause there. We've got, sorry, excuse me, doing a completely different exercise, don't mind me. Stepping the left knee up to the middle of your mat and rolled out with the right foot. Turning the toes in front and reaching that right arm up in front of you. Okay, from here, you're going to try to lift that top leg, the right leg, up and down. Let's try another 12, 11. Good. Important here to watch the neck. You're not letting it tilt right or left. Again, your chin is in. Good. Those of you that feel okay, you might like to step that inner leg up and breathe into it for another 8, 7, 6, 5, ribs are in. 4, shoulders are down. 3, chin is in. 2, and 1. Incredible. Okay, let's roll it out to the other side. Good. Stepping the right foot up, left foot back. You're on the right arm. Reaching that left arm up. Good. And see if you can go here. Breathe through it. Good. Chin is in. Ribs are in. Good. If it feels okay, straighten out that inside leg for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Swiveling around back into child's pose. Have a little rest. Good. Rotate the wrists. Release into the sides of the neck. We're going to do all of that again. So taking your time, breathing in and out. Well done. Okay, we're going to start with our shoulder press and kick. So easing ourselves back into downward dog. Have a little stretch out of the legs. Step or jump both feet up. Good. Okay, so shoulder press and kick. with the weights. Well done. We're going to do 15 each side and see how we go. 15. Good. 14 now. If you wish, add the kick. Good. And if you wish, after the kick, the twist. Good. See how you go. If it all becomes too much for your head, forget about it. Just stick with it. You can have the toes down. You can do the twist. You can just do the kick and punch. Good. 5 more. 3, 2, last one. And release. Okay, to the other side, taking your time. So the arms are getting a little bit tired. Well done. And let's go. 1, twist, release. Twist, release. See how that goes. Then with a hover. Good. Punch. Twist, release. With a kick and punch. Twist, release. Kick and punch. Twist, release. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, or just the kick. 5, or just the kick and twist. Kick, twist. Well done. Forget about the arms if they're too tired. Good. But go for it if you can. 2 more. Last one. And release. Good. Circle the shoulders. Well done. Okay, let's go into our lat pull with our goddess squat. Working the band as tight as you can. Turning the toes out. Heels pushing forward. Squeeze in into your squat and back up. Good. As deep as you can in squat. Good. 13. 12. Breathe. Punch right up. 11. 10. Push the heels forward. Watch the neck. Breathe in and out of the nostrils if you can. 4, squeeze. 3, if you wish, raise the heels. 2. Last one, hold it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Ribs are in, chin is in. Squeeze those elbows. Push the thighs back, pull the heels forward. Press down, lift up. Good. And release. Good. Roll the shoulders. Good. Rotate the wrists. Rotate the hips. Well done. Okay, into our lateral squats. If you want to add the band, do. If you want to take the weights, do. See how you go. Throw it on here. Well done. Okay. Okay, when you're ready, to the left side of your mat, stepping out with the right and back. 9. Good. Watch those knees. 8. Drop the bum. 7. Feel like the chest is lifting. Shoulders are down. 6. Try not to turn the toes out. 5. 4. 3. Drop the bum. 2. And 1. Just 10. Turning to the left. And we go 10 into it. 9. I'm watching the time. 8. Deeply into it. 7. 6. Smile. 4. Chin is in. 3. 2. A little deeper. Last one. Kick up. Good. Over to the right side of your mat. And let's go into it. 10. 9. Push back into your heels. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Shoulders are down, neck is long. 2. And 1. Good. Turn to the right. Bend into both knees and kick. 10. 9. A little deeper. 8. 7. Straighten both legs and then bend. 6. 5. Chin is in. 4. 3. Watch that your toes on the front leg aren't gripping too much. Last one. Good. And release. Circle those hips. Release the weights. Take a nice breath in and out. Good. Well done. Circle the hips. Good going. Okay, and when you're ready, we're going to go into our lunge press-ups. So taking your time, stepping back into upper push-up, clear your mat, stepping the left foot forward. Good. Knee on or off the mat, and we go. Let's go 15 here. 14, 13, 12, 11. Push into those hands, especially into the index knuckles as you come back. Up. Good, you can raise the left hand if the left foot isn't forward, is forward. Let's go 5 more, a little deeper. 4, 3, don't reach the chin beyond the shoulders. 2, and 1. Good, swapping sides. Right foot in front, turning the toes out, left knee off the mat. And we go 15, 14, 13. Breathe through it. Keep the chin in. Good. Go a little deeper. Can you get the chest down? Well done. Slow on the way back up. Really push into those hands. 5 more. You can lift the right hand. 4. Keep that right knee coming back. 3, 2, and 1. Incredible work. Step back. Good. Hips back to heels. Move the head up and down. Rotate the wrists. Good. And we step forward. Okay. From here, we're going to try the rotation with the lift. So you see how you go. You can step out onto the left, lift it up. Good. Roll around, lift it up. Good. We're going to try and see how we go 15 times. Just watch the knee burn as you do this, okay? It's actually easier to do it off. So if you haven't given it a chance to, just watch your balance. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, take your time. 6, 5, with the lift. 4, forget about the lift if it's too much. 3, 2, less speed. 1, take a rest. We're going to do that one again. Breathe in and out. Good, shoulders move forward, so you're doing it either on the knees, you can keep it static. We're going to count 15 now. Good. Or you can do a few on each side. Good. And together we go 10. Swap sides. 9, 8, 7. Feel your abdomen working. 5, 4, 3. Keep the shoulders down. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Good. Take a rest. Hips back to heels. Rotating the wrists, moving the head up and down from side to side. Taking long breaths in and out now. Well done. Okay, you've done really, really well this morning. Okay, we're going to ease ourselves through our yoga postures to recover really well. Take your time to ensure that the breath is nicely established before we go into our yoga postures. We're going to move a little deeper through the yoga practices this morning if you haven't had an opportunity to go into the deeper levels of yoga. Let's see if we can try them now. Have a little drink, a little wipe down. Make sure my timing is good. Yes, we're good. Okay, so the first one that we are going to begin with is the side angle pose. So let's go through a vinyasa, into your chair, into your forward fold. Step the right foot back, twist left. Breathe through it. Unravel. Forget about the press up. We've done plenty of them already. Step back. Good. Immediately step the right foot forward. Twist to the right. Unravel the twist. Step back. Lower to the knees or off the knees into your press up. All the way down, taking the arms forward. Into your skydiver pose, chin is in. Breathe in and out. Good, hands underneath the shoulders, round the spine. Right back into child's pose or into downward dog, whatever works best for you. Breathing all the time. Okay, slowly taking the right foot off the mat, keeping the hips square, one-legged downward dog. Step the right foot up in between the hands and we lower to the left knee. Good. From here, backs of hands together and raise the arms up. Okay, we're going to twist to the right, belly, chest and shoulders. Reach the arms out so that you're in a really, really good twist here. From this twist, take your hands together into prayer. Then taking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Breathe here. And then try to twist the belly a little further. Belly, chest and shoulders a little further to the right. So as much as you can twisting. Keep that right shoulder down. Good. From here, take your right hand to hold on to the right thigh, and this will help you twist a little more, but keep that right shoulder down. Keeping the twist, then see if you can take the left elbow to point towards the right hip, and then we roll that left shoulder in and see if you can take the right arm and swing it back behind you to possibly hold on to the left fingers. And you smile as you do this. Good. Keep the knee directly over the heel. So you might like to stay here or raise the back knee off the mat, breathing all the time. Well done. So this is the twisted version, breathing in and out. Well done. Good. From here, lower that knee, hands back to prayer. Good. Slowly lifting up and unravel the twist. Okay, so we haven't done that before. We just want to try and really let you feel it. So the one that we have done is twisting out to the opposite side, to the left, elbow to the inside of the knee. And you'll find that this version of the bind is easier now. So you're trying to work the right shoulder in the way. I'm going to have to twist again this side so you can see me. Right shoulder in the way, left shoulder out, and you're holding on. So your belly, chest, and shoulders are turning away from your thigh. Good. Then raising the back knee, opening up the toes. Good. See if you can lift and pull that left shoulder back behind you. Breathe. Well done. This is where we go into the funky balance. So see how you go. You're going to wiggle the back foot all the way forward. Move your head to look down to your right toes and see if you can step that left foot forward. So both feet are parallel. Now, if this isn't possible and if you aren't binding, remember you release your hands and you just hold on to the back of the right thigh. If you are binding, everyone is holding on to the back of the right thigh. With some part of the body, you push into your left foot, try to find your balance. Balance, balance, balance. And then slowly, if you feel okay, straighten out that right leg in whatever bind you're in. Doesn't matter. Yep, my leg is there. Well done. Breathe. Open up the shoulders, push into the left foot. Try to straighten the left leg as much as you can. Good. Slowly release. See if you can hug your thigh into your belly and release. Good. So you might find after doing the difficult version of it, the twisted version of it, that it was easier today. See, a little bit of exploration for you. I just wanted to give you that pose for this practice. Okay, back into your chair, into your forward fold, step back into upper push-up, onto your knees, into your press-up, into your superhero pose, round, downward dog. Left leg lifts up, a little speedier through this side, left leg steps up in between the hands, right knee to the mat. Good, raising up the arms up. So twisting to the left arm behind you, right hand in front. So remember, you're twisting beyond the thigh, over the thigh, so you're not twisting away from it. Well done, twisting towards it. Good, hands back together, feel that twist as much as you can. And now we'll see if we can take the elbow to the knee to start. From here, you're going to try to push the elbow into the knee to twist your chest and your belly a little further. You can also help by pressing your hand into your thigh and twist you even more. If you can direct your elbow, that front elbow, the right elbow, back towards your hip rather than down towards the mat, it will make this twist easier. So you see that ankle, not forward, not down, but back. Dropping that right shoulder and armpit. Good. Getting everything out of the way, rolling the right shoulder in, and then taking the left arm behind you. Again, make sure that the neck is released, that you can smile and breathe through it. Well done. Good. If you can, raise the back knee off the mat. Good. I'm doing this because I know some of you are able to do it, so it's nice to give the options for you. Good. Breathe through it. Shoulders are down, neck is happy. Lower that back knee, release the hands. Good, lifting up. Unravel the twist, and then you're going immediately into it on the other side. So twisting belly, chest, and shoulders to the right. Breathe there. You can try the bind from here, dropping that left shoulder down as much as you can, reaching behind you, holding the right arm behind and holding hands there. If you can, raising that back knee, turning the toes out. Again, if all of this is too much, you just stay with the hands together. clapping the hands. Good. If you're in the bind, you might like to begin to wiggle those right toes forward, or you can just wrap around the left leg, walking the right foot forward as much as you can. Any version of this that feels okay. Push into your right foot. Find your balance. So you push down to lift up. Good. Shoulders back. Sit bone pressing down. Your right sit bone presses down to the right heel, and that'll help you with your balance. See how you go. Breathe into it. Shoulders back. Neck is long. Good. Slowly release the hands. Hug that left thigh in. And release. Good. Feel happy in yourself after that one. Good. Into your chair. Into your forward fold. Good. Immediately we're going to step back into our psoas stretch. So right foot step back behind us. Right knee to the ground. Backs of hands together. Raise the arms up. Hold on to the right wrist and see if you can lift that right wrist a little higher to the ceiling. Breathe into it. Good. So you want a really lovely lengthening through the right side of the body, working through the leg, in through the pelvis, into the lower back, through the belly. Breathing into it. Okay, pushing the wrists ever so slightly forward. Try not to twist to the left. Keep it as pure a side bend as you can. And those that feel okay, so you're not gripping with the toes behind you, you're trying to push onto the back foot and raise the back knee, and you'll feel it a lot deeper. Push into the front hip and thigh. Good, breathe, breathe, breathe. Well done. Drop the front hip. Good. Lower the knee, slowly lifting back up. Well done. And then we bring it to the other side. So hands come down, go back onto both knees, right foot forward. Good. Reach up, holding onto the left wrist. Lift that left wrist up as high as you can. Watch that your ribs and chest aren't sticking out. Keep them pulled in. Reach over to the right. Straighten those elbows as much as you can. Breathe. Drop into the front hip. Breathe. Good. If you can, raise the back knee. One more breath. Back up towards the ceiling. Good. Forward fold. Belly to thigh. Grip with the back toes and step back to upper push-up. Okay, we're going to go straight into our wild thing now. Taking the right knee up in towards the belly. Good. Thigh into belly. Sorry, knee to chest, and twist to the left. Step out with the right foot. Most of you have done this before. Reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Drop the shoulders. See how you go. Good. Breathe. If you feel okay, you can turn the toes to the left, working the thighs pretty parallel here. Breathe into it and reach back with that left hand. Good. If it feels too much, go back into the previous version. Good. Lower the left hand. Enjoy that twist. Step back. Immediately to the other side. Left thigh cut steps in. Right foot steps out. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Breathe there. Reach back with that top hand. Stay. Or twist the toes so that they come to face in the same direction. Good. Breathe. Well done. Reach back with that right hand a little more if you can. Really breathe into that stretch. Good. Twisting around, swivel the feet. Enjoy the twist. Neck is in. Step back to upper push-up. Jump through to sitting and come to lying down. Good. Hug thighs to belly, knee to chest. Have a little wiggle right and left. Reach the feet up towards the ceiling, hands down. Have a look at your toes. Rotate the ankles. The legs have worked really hard. Well done. So just giving them a rest, letting them hang out for a few moments. Okay, we're going to try our bridge pose from here, bending the knees, feet onto the mat. Feet are hip width apart. You can reach out to see if you can take the fingers to the outside of the heels. Well done. Push into those heels and allow your sit bones to work towards the backs of your knees, lifting the thighs up towards the ceiling. Chin is in, pushing into the back of the neck, not hurting your neck at all. Good. See if you can roll the shoulder blades in, maybe holding, interlocking the fingers. Ribs are in, and breathe here. Getting a nice shoulder stretch for yourself. Working the heels out. Good. Breathe into this. Feel like you're pressing a block in between the knees there. So you're squeezing in, or a beach ball, not even a beach ball, a soccer ball between the inner thighs and knees. Good. Slowly releasing the hands, roll the shoulders out. Good. Releasing down through the spine, hug thighs to belly, knee to chest. That those that know the bridge pose, you can go into it now. Everyone else just hanging out, keeping the neck long, working the nose up towards the knees, shoulders down. And slowly lower the shoulders, lower the head. Good. Breathe into this. Hands, feet onto the mat. Let's reach the arms out nice and wide and take the eagle arms, wrapping the arms around to hold onto your shoulder blades. Release the hands and see if you can hold now your hands together. So breathing there, lifting your elbows away from your chest, your thumbs away from your head. Good. Have maybe a little twist right and left here. Breathing into those shoulders, giving them a little stretch and release. Then we go to the other side, holding onto your shoulder blades. You can release the hands. See if you can hold hands there. Keep the shoulders down, keep the neck long. Chin in, maybe a little rock right and left. See how this feels. If it helps to stretch out the upper arm and the shoulders. And release. Good. From here, we're going to roll ourselves right up to sitting and into our cosmic egg, as my yoga teacher likes to call it. He has a lovely accent, and it sounds very special when he says it. It doesn't sound the same when I say it. Okay, chin is in, breathing in and out. Right down to your belly. Feel effortless and weightless in this position, so try and let the shoulders drop, the sit bones drop. Let the legs be heavy in the arms, the neck is long. Feel the belly rising and falling towards the thighs and away from the thighs. One more breath. And opening the eyes, releasing the hands. See if you can take the middle and index fingers to hold on to the big toes and try to push the heels away. Shoulders are down. Good. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling. You're definitely not throwing your head back though. Good. Breathe. You might like a little tilt back. See how that feels, rounding the spine. Just to the point where you feel, I'm going to fall back, but don't tuck the chin in. Good. And then slowly, little rock forward. Breathe. You can bend the knees. Little rock back, just to get a good old stretch through that spine, and rock forward. Make sure the shoulders are dropping. Okay, let's try the twist here. Left hand twists to the left. If it's too much, you bend the knees, of course. Good. You can drop any foot. Doesn't matter, right or left, whatever works. Good. Unravel the twist. And have the legs straight. We try to the other side, twisting. Fingertips can drop to the ground. Neck is long. Move the head, come back to the center. From here, let's try to open the legs wide for today. See how that feels. Neck is long, shoulders are down. From here, bending the knees, and see if you can take the soles of feet together, and then slowly opening up the knees. Well done. Opening up the hips and the groins. They need it. We've done a lot of work through the hips. You might like a little rock right and left, stretching out through the side body. Try to wiggle the bum back a little bit. Well done. And then see if you can round the spine, tucking the chin in to come forward. Good. Chin in, slowly easing yourself up, releasing the hands back behind you, rolling the thighs in, slowly lifting the right foot off the mat, and we're going into that stretch out and little massage for your glutes. Little massage over the right buttock and the left buttock, and then pushing the right knee forward. Hands are coming behind, opening up in the chest. You might like to lift up and get more of a stretch out there through the hips and through the bums, maybe lifting a little higher, breathing into it. Good. Slowly lowering down, and then we try the other side. Good, just a little rock right and left, massaging the buttocks to start. Well done, maybe a little circling action. Good, push into the foot, slowly lifting up, dropping that left hip, maybe pushing into the right foot, lifting a little higher. Breathe in and out, drop the shoulders, press into the hands, slowly lower down. Good, hugging both thighs in now. Slowly easing forward, feet onto the mat, rotating the wrists, making sure that they feel okay. Maybe hands come together and a nice rotation here. Let's take the hands behind the head, lengthen the neck up, chin in, breathe there. Move the head to look out, open up the shoulders. One more time, chin in, elbows come towards each other. Slowly, elbows work wide, head up. Good. Last time, chin in. Just looking in front now, releasing the hands. Draw the chin in and slowly, slowly, slowly ease yourself to lying down. Hands, backs of hands resting on the mat, fingers up. You can keep the knees bent for as long as you like. Feet on the mat. And then if you feel okay, you might like to either open the knees out wide, soles of feet together, or stretching the legs out one at a time. Shoulders down. Oh, if you have privacy in your own space, have a little sigh to yourself. Oh. It's nice to vocalize at the end of a practice. Give yourself permission to rest now, to discover rest as if for the first time, exploring it, sensing each moment. Allow the body, the mind, and the breath to recover. Give yourself permission to rest, to release, and to relax. Softening the skin of the forehead, the corners of the eyes, the temples, the jaws, the lips, throat. Soften in the back of the neck, and the shoulders and shoulder blades, through the upper arms and elbows, lower arms and fingers. Release in the rib cage, release in the chest, in the abdomen, in the spine, in the pelvis and hips, in the tops of the legs, knees, lower legs, the feet, the toes. Watch the breath for 3 more rounds, rising and falling. Come to an exhalation, emptying fully and completely all the way out through the nostrils. And then breathing in and allow the belly to rise big and full and round and hold it there. Hold that fullness and then with control let the air out. All the way out to the very end until there's no more air, and then blow out a little more. Suck the belly right into the spine. Allow the belly to release. And then one last time, breathing in big and full and round and hold that fullness, inflation. Let it out with control. Right down to the very end. And when there's no more air, let out a little more. Let the rib cage draw in, really massaging those ribs and the abdomen.
working the diaphragm, relaxing it, and then releasing. Allow the belly just to gently rise and fall. Well done. Nice and gently begin to bring movement to the toes and the fingers, to the wrists and the ankles, bending at the knees and the elbows, bending through the hips and working through the shoulders. Another moan or groan if you can, lifting the head up towards the knees. Good, kicking the legs forward. Being proud of yourself, having a moment of a smile, of gratitude and gladness for the opportunity to give yourself permission to practice Yofit today. You deserve this gratitude and respect that you are extending to yourself and that I am extending to you here and now. Well done. Well done. We're very proud of all of you that have been continuing with us and have been supporting us through these last few weeks. It's been challenging for all of us, and we're keeping in mind everyone's challenges, and we're trying to support you as best as we can. And next week we have a lovely live Zoom class planned for you all, so we hope that you can all join us then. We'll send you on information in an email later today. Mwah! Well done. Great big hug. Pat on the back. Thank you all.